Hello, and welcome to the channel. Also, welcome to my very first video. I'm really excited to start sharing my travels and adventures with you. And as you can tell by the title of the video, I'd like to share with you my adventure wandering around one of the most unique places on the East Coast, Assateague Island. Known for its wild horses, quiet beaches, camping, and beautiful coastal scenery, this island feels like a completely different world. Whether you're interested in visiting Assateague Island yourself or just want to know what it's all about, I'll be taking you along as I spend the next couple of days camping right on the beach. From crossing onto the island to exploring everything waiting on the other side, let's check it out together. Before entering the island, I definitely recommend making a stop at the Assateague Island Visitor Center. The Visitor Center is located in the Maryland district of Assateague Island, just before crossing the Verrazano Bridge into the park. It's a great way to start your visit, with marine aquariums, a touch tank, exhibits, maps, a film about the island's famous wild horses, brochures, and plenty of educational information about the area. There are also restrooms available before heading onto the island. Right next to the Visitor Center, you'll also find the Ratcliffe Trail, which leads to the historic Ratcliffe House, a restored 1740s Georgian coastal plantation home overlooking the bay. Today, it serves as a coastal heritage museum and offers visitors a rare glimpse into what life was like along the mid-Atlantic coast back in the 18th century. If you are camping on the island, this is where you'll stop to check in with the ranger station. If you are just visiting for the day, you'll simply pay the $25 entrance fee at the entrance station, which is also shown here. For those camping bayside, the entrance will be on the right just past the ranger station. If you're camping oceanside, which is what I'm doing, you'll make a left after the station. I've seen a few people get confused here, but this is a one-way road, so make sure to stay to the left while turning. The right side of the road is reserved for bicycles. Along this road, you'll pass several loops where the designated campsites are located. Some sites are reserved for travel trailers and vans, while others are set aside for tent camping. We're headed all the way to the last loop. As we make our way to the campsite, here are a few things you should know about the island. Assateague Island National Seashore is famous for wild horses, along with deer, foxes, shorebirds, and plenty of marine life. Even though the horses may seem calm, visitors are required to stay at a safe distance away and never feed them. Pets are allowed in many areas of the park, including certain beaches and campgrounds, but they must remain on a leash at all times. There's also plenty to do here beyond camping. Visitors can enjoy kayaking, fishing, crabbing, swimming, hiking nature trails, biking through the park, or even just relaxing on the beach while watching the sunrise over the Atlantic Ocean. Alright, so we just made it to where our campsite is. So I'm just going to take you guys on a little tour of what it looks like. We haven't set anything up yet. This is the first time we've been here as well. So let's see where we're going to be staying over the next couple of nights here. We got bathrooms right here. We got showers right here. As you can see, there's campers here. A couple of sites set up. This is absolutely beautiful. We're number 96, is that right?
Yeah. So there's 96, 97,
98, 97.
Yeah.
So we have neighbors. Okay. '96, this is us right here. Plenty of room. Except we're gonna have to drag all our stuff out here. But we knew what we were getting into, so it's all good. But I think the coolest part about this is a picnic table, fire pit. The coolest part is we're right next to the water. It's the middle of May, but it's also like 85 degrees out today. So I don't know what the water is going to be like, but I'm definitely going to try. So I'll let you know what the campsite looks like when it's all set up. All right, it's a little later in the day. Once we got here, we lugged all our stuff to the site. It was a fun couple of trips to and from the car, but we got everything here, no problem. But before we set up the tent and everything, we just decided to go for a little bike ride. So I'll show you a couple of clips of that. We hopped on our bikes to check out the 3 trails that are near the campsite: the Life of the Forest Trail, the Life of the Dunes Trail, and the Life of the Marsh Trail. Just want to show you the setup we have here. So just got done setting up the tent. This is where we're going to be sleeping the next couple days. Nothing special. Have the fire pit over here. Gonna start the fire here in a little bit and get dinner cooking. We prepped some food for a couple days, so it would just be easy to have dinners. And there's the ocean, so we chose a good spot. The picnic table Which these are really nice because they have little doors here so you can protect your food. It's actually a rule here at the park because of the horses that you have to keep your food stored away. So we brought a couple of coolers. So I have one cooler that'll be in this door here. I have all my cooking equipment in this box here that'll probably just keep in the tent with me. I have my Yeti cooler, which will go in this side. I do want to let you guys know though, just if you're going to be coming and staying here, and just think about how big your cooler is going to be, and just make sure that it fits in here. And they also have these, I don't know if you can see, but they have these little bolts here as well. And my cooler, it's almost a perfect fit, and it won't go past those bolts, but it does fit in there. But just as a heads up. I also recommend when you're bringing your stuff out, especially if you're staying at sites where your truck isn't with you, this really helped out to bring everything out. I also saw somebody out here with sleds. I thought that was a pretty good idea too. But I think we're gonna make dinner now and just relax for a little bit and catch the sunset, which is going to be here in about an hour or so. So that's our campsite behind us here, and just right on the other side of us is the ocean. Absolutely beautiful.
We decided to prepare our meals ahead of time to make cooking on the beach a little easier. I did bring a grill, but we ended up not needing it since the fire pit worked just fine. Tonight's dinner was chicken and broccoli with a side of corn.
Good morning. It is day number 2. We just got up and it's a beautiful morning. We're going to start the fire here again, make some breakfast, and then go do some more exploring around the island. So there was a couple horses that just come onto the beach, and they were going through some of the stuff that were on the table at one of the sites, and we were down there looking, and then we walked back down to our site, which is only 3 sites away, and I noticed that the horses were coming down our way too, so it looks like we might not be eating breakfast anytime soon here.
Fortunately, we had our food locked away, so the horses didn't really come close to our table. They just hung out behind the tent.
and after a few minutes, they moved on and walked further down the beach. After breakfast, we drove over to Assateague National Wildlife Refuge to explore the area. We checked out the lighthouse, the wildlife loop trail, which you can actually drive through, along with the Swan Cove Trail, the Woodland Trail, and of course, the beach. There's a lot to do around Assateague National Wildlife Refuge, and we were able to spend most of the day exploring the area, including stopping in town for lunch. It turned out to be a really fun day. We made it back to camp a couple of hours before sunset, just in time to wind down, cook some dinner, and watch the sunset over the dunes. Well, today is the last day. We're going to get some breakfast and pack up and head home. You can see the sunrise behind me. It's been a cool couple of days. I hope you enjoyed some of the shots that I got, and I will see you next time.